18 BC 1073. In this video, we are going to talk about server-side template injection, and the tool which we are going to use to perform the attack is Burp Suite. The security goals which we are going to compromise are all three: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Template engines are basically run by websites to handle the outlook and load and download data dynamically. So they may have access to the underlying server, and so we are going to perform commands through the templates which will compromise all the three. Since we will have access to underlying commands, we'll get information which we shouldn't have as users. We'll be also able to manipulate that information, so we can compromise the integrity of the data, and we can even block and remove the resources, hence we can affect the availability of the resource as well. So steps. First step is to set up proxy configuration for Burp Suite. Simply go to your browser, go in settings, go in network settings to be precise, and here you will have an option no proxy, use system proxy settings, etc. Select manual proxy configuration, set it to 127.0.0.1 and port to 8080. The reason we are using 8080 is because Burp Suite is running on the port. We will follow whatever port the Burp Suite is using, because this is to direct the data to Burp Suite. So now we have successfully put up the proxy configuration. The next step that we are going to follow is turn off the intercept. So we'll go in Burp Suite, we'll go in proxy intercept. If the intercept is on, turn it off. If it is off, we don't need to do anything. Then the next task that we are going to do is explore the page. It is very important to perform reconnaissance and see what all is on the page. So here we can see that we are able to see the page. We have an entry bar, and there is no other information that we are able to process. So we'll put in a sample text and see what is happening, and so it is returning whatever we enter over here, and we'll try another something. We'll also try using some HTML and JavaScript tags just to see if it works or not. And as we can see, we are able to render HTML page, which can be a big deal, but we are not going to talk about it right now because that is not the purpose of this video. So we are able to run JavaScript as well. Now that we have seen what all we are able to do on the page, the next thing which we have to do is intercept a request. For that, we are going to use any basic request. So for that, we'll have to turn the intercept on, which we are going to do right now. We will turn on the intercept in Burp Suite, create a request, and we are going to send the request. So the browser will not load because the the request is being intercepted by Burp Suite, and we are able to have the request over here in Burp Suite. The next thing we are going to do is going to manipulate the data. So this is the code which I have found works, and they had mentioned that they are using Twig as the engine, and so we found the vulnerability on net regarding the Twig engine, and we are just going to exploit it. So we substituted with this, and what it basically is going to do is the template engine is going to go in the self object environment, and it is going to perform exec. If you are familiar with PHP and other scripts, is execute, and then we are going to perform who am I. Who am I is basically, it gives you who the user is. For example, if I go in my Linux machine and I enter who am I, it is giving me the username incognito. And then the next thing which we are going to do is we are also going to send this request to the repeater, so that if this works, we can perform it again and again. Now we are going to forward the tampered request. We had manipulated it so that it gives us what we want, and the response that we are getting is hello www-data. Now if anything, it was like before, if we had observed, I'll turn off the intercept and just show. if I'd sent it hi, it was responding with hi. But in this case, we are able to get something which wasn't in the request. Like we should have received self dot environment dot registered dot, but we got the answer for who am I. Hence, we are able to execute who am I command. So the next step that we are going to do is we are going to repeat in the repeater send executes to command. So we executed one command. So we can perform this whenever we like, however we like. So I'm going to perform ls and I'm going to send. So this is the response which we have got. I'll send it in the render just so it's easier to see. And it is telling us vendor. So we have a subdirectory at least called vendor. We can even perform we are able to perform lsla, which is also giving us who has access to the directory, when was it edited, etc. Hence we are able to successfully perform command injection. And because of this, we can make directories, delete directories, edit directories, upload malicious code. Hence we can compromise all three of the security goals using a template injection. Thank you.